Even I have relatives who are addicted too, so I'm not excluded from this pain. But I would tell them that I don't touch alcohol and I don't touch mind changers, because Grandma and her cousins and all her relatives said from the guy we were not to do that. And the peacemaker from before that said not to do foolish stuff and not to bring things that would destroy peace. So we were forewarned to use our head, our senses, and our strength to protect peace and tranquility in ourselves and in our family and in our nation. So I would say to them to realize this and to have a sympathy for those of their children and family members that are addicted, but to be parents of sternness when sternness is required, but to never throw away their kids or their grandkids because of that addiction. They call that tough love, but be careful when you do that, because you could throw them 6 foot under. And that chance of throwing 6 foot under is more likely than the healing of tough love. But in our great law, in our guide wheel, it always says to love your family. Even when they're on the ground, don't kick them. Use hand of love and try to help them up. And if you do that, maybe the power will generate in their body to fight. But they're the one who has to do that. But it doesn't help if you kick them and throw them away. And that's what it kind of refers to, tough love, I think. But if you're going to use tough love, make sure that you don't completely throw them or destroy them. And that's the balance. It's hard to tell. Where's the line? And so I would first go on, I'd rather try to hold my kids and my grandkids when they're in trouble instead of tough loving them away, because that is really big chance of never surviving. That's from the native part of me, of my teaching, that would tell me to do that. And that, yes, we're in a struggle, and we don't know what's coming tomorrow, but damn, if we're going to go down, then we're all going to go down together. And if we're going to survive, then we will do it together. That's what I would say. But I would tell my sons and grandsons not to touch those things, because if you do, there's a big price to pay. And not only you will pay that, because we love you. And when you suffer, we suffer worse than you do, because we love you. So don't think you're doing it just on your own self. You're doing it to the whole family. So I would tell them, hurry up and get better. And tell me what I got to do to be a better father, to be a better uncle, to be a better leader, a better grandpa. If there's something I'm not doing that's displeasing to you, tell me what it is so I can fix it, so you can get better. Because I don't like it when I'm bewildered either. So I'm not a Walt Disney Tinkerbell. I don't have that magic wand, as the fallacies of that dreamland says. And so when we bury our young, it hurts. That's what I think.